Hey guys, Michael from COPPERVSGLASS, and today we're going to be looking at the top 5 icon packs available for Android that I've been able to find more recently in the Play Store. Now, I've done some videos in the past with icon packs and they will be linked down in the description below so you can check out all the previous videos, but these are some of the newer ones and some of the more unique ones that I've found more recently. As always, I am going to be using Nova Launcher, so again, long press on your home screen, go into your settings, then head into Look and Feel, and then all your icon packs will be under Icon Theme just here at the top, and you can select whichever one you want. Now, icons for me are a really awesome way of customizing my Android device, and it makes it really quick and simple to get a slightly different look to what someone else is going to be using at any one time. So what we're going to be doing now is taking a look at my top 5 picks so far, so let's take a look. Okay guys, so the first icon pack that we're going to be looking at is Ango. Now, as you can see from the actual icons themselves, they are maybe a little bit desaturated compared to what you'd be used to, especially on something like a Samsung Galaxy device. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, as some of the icon packs do have increased saturation to make them pop a little bit more on certain devices. So on something like a Galaxy device or just any device with an AMOLED screen, it is going to make them look even more vibrant than kind of what they intend to be, which isn't necessarily the best. As you can see though, with Ango, you've got some really nice pastel colors, and in my opinion, some of the best icons have to be things like Uber, which looks really awesome. It kind of reminds me a bit of Tron, to be perfectly honest. You've got Instagram, and then you've got the Google Fit application, and also Android Pay and Barclays with the bank card style design. Just in general, I think it's a really nice, really clean icon pack. Next up then we have Corny Icons. Now these icons are some of the best that I've seen with any icon pack. Now obviously there was a lot of material design icon packs around when Google announced material design. However, a lot of icon companies and just in general developers have gone to some really detailed icons. As you can see with something like Pokemon Go, it's a really detailed icon along with other applications as well. As you can see, the Google application and also the Maps application look awesome, as well as the stock gallery application here on my Galaxy S7. Now, in terms of the actual icon pack itself, because they are so detailed, I'd recommend having something like a Quad HD display to actually show off these icons to their full potential, as, you know, they look really awesome. Again, the colors are really nice as well. There is quite a lot of white in the icons. As you can see here, going through my actual application drawer, there are some that do have white backgrounds that wouldn't normally, so some of them maybe do get lost in that instance, but you can always change the color of the actual app drawer itself, or if you don't have one at all and all your icons are on the home screen, then you're not going to have any trouble at all. Next up then we have a really unique icon pack called Elevate, and as you can see here, it basically just puts all of your icons on kind of a step. Some of the icons do integrate really nicely with this design. For instance, like the camera and Google Keep, they do have something slightly different about them, as does Google Maps and also Google Photos. Now, the actual skinning of some of the applications that aren't actually supported aren't necessarily the best. So as you can see here, Pokemon Go doesn't necessarily look great. I would have personally had more of a blue background instead of the purple background. But again, a lot of these applications do look really nice as well. And again, some of them are really detailed, like the settings application as well. Now, again, in terms of the actual icon pack itself, it does look nice, but it's not necessarily my personal favourite. I'm not a huge fan of when they make all the icons look exactly the same, unless it is a really uniform design, like they're all going to be exactly square or all exactly circle. With these ones here, they've got their own icon design, which I think would look really nice without the bottom layer as well. So again, that's definitely something to keep in mind, but again, a really awesome icon pack, really nice colours, and it's going to be linked in the description down below, along with all the other packs that we're looking at today. Next up then we have FunCon icons, and these ones are some of the most unique icons that I've ever seen on Android. As you can see from my home screen here, certain applications like Spotify, Twitter and YouTube look really awesome, and again, some of the applications that aren't necessarily natively supported, for instance like Pokemon Go, as you can see there, it does kind of have a skin around it, as well as the NatWest banking application, the screen recorder, so it does kind of a good job. You've got some really awesome looking icons here like Android Auto, which in my opinion looks really awesome, and then you've got the PlayStation app. The settings has a really nice design to it, as does some more of the more kind of simple icons like YouTube, for instance, down on the bottom there. Again, a really awesome and really unique icon pack that, in my opinion, is unlike anything I've ever seen on Android before. And the last icon pack that we're going to be looking at is just simply the Pixel icon pack. Now, as you can see here from my home screen, I have gone for a really pixel design on my Galaxy S7 using Nova Launcher. I've got the pill on the top left hand side, the date and things. I've got the swipe up application drawer, and you can see here that it really looks just like you would with a Pixel phone. Now, in terms of these icons, they are really nice, really uniform, and I haven't really had any problems with ones that aren't necessarily supported. Again, they could be a little bit better. So Wall Art, which is my wallpaper application just down the bottom there, doesn't necessarily look the best, but again, you've got some really awesome applications that are taken straight from the Google Pixel, like the contacts, the phone, messages, Instagram. They all look really awesome. They've got a really nice design to them. And I know earlier I mentioned that I'm not a fan of ones that are kind of, uniform all the way through, but with these, because they're all circular and they've got a really clean design to them, I've got no problems whatsoever. Now again, some of them do suffer from having a white background, which isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, but again, if you're looking here on my home screen, I think it fits in really well with pretty much any setup, any wallpaper that you want to use, and these are the Pixel icons, which are my personal favourites out of this top 5. And that is pretty much going to do it, guys, for this video. Now, as I mentioned just previously, all of the icons are going to be linked in the description down below. So if you guys want to go and download any for yourself, then you can do. Now, if you guys have got anything that you want me to check out for the future in terms of customizing your Android device, whether that's a wallpaper application, a completely different launcher, or some new awesome icon packs, then let me know in the comments section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter at COPPERVSGLASS. For more great content like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video.